Hey there, my fellow anglers and fishing enthusiasts. Your old buddy is back with another exciting forecast, and trust me, you won't want to miss this one. We're talking about the fishing prospects for the 3rd of November 2025, right here in the beautiful waters around Sydney, Australia. Now, some might say spring fishing can be a bit tricky, but I'm here to tell you that this day has some real potential, especially if you understand the currents, the moon, and where our finned friends are hiding. We've got warming waters, an active moon, and plenty of fish on the move, so stick around because I'll be sharing all my secrets to make this a memorable day on the water. First up, let's talk tactics for some of our most sought-after species. For those chasing kingfish houts, my friends, November brings in those vibrant bait schools, and the kingfish will be right on their tails. Look for them surface feeding in the Sydney Harbour and Pittwater, especially at dawn. My pro tip: work those bust-ups with small stick baits or metal lures. They're aggressive, and if you find the bait, you'll find the kingies. Next, the ever-popular tailor and salmon are roaming the headlands and middle harbour. You'll also find them in the ocean washes and dawn gutters along the northern beaches. These predators love a fast retrieve, so cast out some chrome slices on a rising tide. Pilchards and metal slugs also shine for these guys, especially if you're hitting those ocean gutters. If you're into estuary fishing, flathead and whiting are going to be your targets. Head to the flats of Botany Bay and the George River. For flathead, drifting soft plastics over sand patches is a killer technique. As for whiting, look for those clear shallows on a run-in tide. They'll be smashing surface walkers and pink grubs. Pure exhilaration, I tell you. And for my freshwater fanatics, don't forget the trout in the alpine streams of New South Wales and Victoria. November is one of my favourite months for trout fishing. Everything is warming up, and those big brown trout will be cruising the stiller pools, eager to take a well-presented dry fly. A careful approach and knowing your patterns will pay off big time. Now let's dive into the conditions that make this forecast what it is. The weather around Sydney on November 3rd, 2025 looks like a mixed bag, but mostly favourable. We're expecting daytime temperatures to range from a comfortable 22 to 25 degrees Celsius, with night temperatures cooling down to between 15 and 21 degrees Celsius. There's a possibility of patchy rain, but nothing too significant, perhaps just a sprinkle of 0.1 millimeters in some areas. Wind speeds should be light to moderate, averaging around 4 kilometers per hour. Atmospheric pressure is always key, and while we don't have a specific reading for the day, generally a steady or rising barometer is great, and even sharp changes can trigger feeding frenzies. Overall, fish activity is predicted to be average for Sydney on this day, so it's all about finding those sweet spots. Water temperatures in Sydney for November are averaging between 20 and 21 degrees Celsius. This warming trend is absolutely crucial as it signifies the arrival of baitfish and increased metabolic activity for our target species, making them more active and willing to feed. And what about the Pi moon phase? On November 3rd, 2025, we'll be in a Itik waxing gibbous phase. The moon will be 94 to 95% illuminated and growing larger just 2 days before the full moon, or the beaver moon, as some call it. This phase often brings moderate tides, and many anglers, myself included, believe that increased tidal movement during a waxing moon can stimulate fish activity, especially around twilight. So, my friends, considering the warming waters, the active waxing gibbous moon, and the varied species on the move, I'm calling the overall bite for November 3rd, 2025. Moderate to good. While the general forecast predicts average activity, the spring conditions and the proximity to the full moon suggest a real potential for an excellent day if you apply the right tactics. The patchy rain might even stir things up a bit, making the fish less wary. It's prime time for many of our favourite inshore and estuary species, with even the freshwater trout looking lively. There you have it, folks, my detailed forecast for November 3rd. I wish you all nothing but the best. Tight lines and ni kvosta, ni cheshwi. May your reels sing and your nets be heavy. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this helpful, subscribe for more forecasts, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a tip. And tell me in the comments below, what are your plans for this weekend? What's your secret weapon for Kingfish or Flathead in November? Share your wisdom, my friends.